The stage is set with a simple backdrop, a large screen flickering to life with a cartoonish image of a brain, where a tiny, frantic figure, the instant gratification monkey, swings from neuron to neuron, as Tim Urban's voice, warm and self-deprecating, kicks off with, "Hi, I'm Tim, and I'm a master procrastinator, world class. Really, if there were an Olympics for putting things off." The audience chuckles as the screen shifts to a doodle of Tim at his desk, surrounded by coffee cups and a looming deadline, while the monkey distracts him with YouTube cat videos, a perfect visual for the chaos inside a procrastinator's mind. He launches into a story about his college days, describing how he'd start a 90-page thesis with grand plans, only to end up binge-watching a TV series until the panic monster, hulking, frantic creature finally woke up days before the deadline, forcing him into a frantic, all-nighter frenzy. The visuals animate this battle, showing the monkey staring the brain's control panel while a sleepy rational decision-maker pleads for focus, a metaphor that lands with laughter and nods from the audience. Tim explains that procrastination isn't just laziness, it's a psychological tug-of-war between seeking instant gratification and knowing better, rooted in how our brains prioritize short-term pleasure over long-term goals. He cites studies, like one from the American Psychological Association, showing that procrastination affects 20% of people chronically, impacting mental health and productivity. But he keeps it light, joking that procrastinators are time travelers, just not the cool kinda we're always racing to catch up with yesterday. The screen flashes with a timeline of a procrastinator's life: missed opportunities, late assignments, rushed apologies, each moment tinged with humor but also a sting of truth. Tim shares a personal low point, when he missed a family event because he was too busy scrolling social media, his voice softening as he admits the regret that lingers, making the audience lean in. The visuals shift to a split screen, one side showing the monkey gleefully clicking through memes, the other showing a missed call from mom, driving home the cost of procrastination beyond just deadlines. He introduces the concept of a dark playground, where procrastinators linger in fun but unproductive tasks, like reorganizing a desk instead of working, and the audience laughs as the screen shows a cartoon Tim alphabetizing his snack drawer. The music, a playful mix of quirky piano and upbeat strings, underscores the light-hearted yet insightful tone, as Tim challenges the audience to recognize their own monkey, to name the tasks they're avoiding right now: taxes, that tough conversation, a dream projector, and to feel the weight of those delays. The paragraph closes with a slow zoom on Tim's face, his eyes earnest as he says, "Procrastination isn't just about time, it's about living a life true to what matters to you," as the screen fades to a doodle of a clock ticking backward, leaving the audience both amused and introspective. 2. The music shifts to a slightly more urgent tempo, with a bass line adding depth, as the screen displays a chaotic flowchart of a procrastinator's die arrows looping between start task, check email, and watch one more video, while Tim's voice, now a mix of humor and conviction, declares, "Procrastination is like borrowing time from your future self, but the interest rate is brutal." He dives deeper into the psychology, explaining how the brain's prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning, battles the limbic system's craving for instant rewards, using the monkey as a stand-in for that primal urge. The visuals animate this, showing the rational decision-maker tied up by the monkey, who's now playing video games, as Tim recounts a time he delayed a blog post for Wait But Why until the panic monster forced a 72-hour writing marathon, leaving him exhausted and the work subpar. He admits, with a sheepish grin, that the post still got likes, but he knew it could have been better, a confession that resonates with anyone who's settled for good enough. The screen shifts to a graph of stress levels spiking as deadlines loom, backed by research showing procrastination increases anxiety and lowers self-esteem. But Tim keeps it relatable, joking that his monkey once convinced him to learn guitar chords instead of preparing a speech. Cue a cartoon of him strumming badly while the deadline clock ticks. He introduces the life calendar, a chilling visual of a grid with 90 rows, one for each year of life, and boxes for each week, some already filled in, as he asks the audience to imagine their own calendar, how many boxes are left, and what they're filling them with. The mood shifts as he shares a story of a reader who emailed him, saying procrastination cost her a chance to reconcile with a parent before they passed. Her regret, a gut punch that silences the room. The visuals show a fading photograph, then pivot to Hopi, a young woman starting a journal, a man hitting send on a job application, showing that change is possible. Tim offers practical tools. Break tasks into tiny steps, set fake early deadlines, or pair work with a reward to trick the monkey. Each tip illustrated with playful animations, like the monkey being bribed with a banana to let the rational decision-maker steer. He emphasizes self-compassion, noting that beating yourself up only fuels the cycle, and the screen shows a cartoon Tim giving his monkey a high five, acknowledging its role but taking back control. The music swells, blending humor with inspiration, as Tim urges the audience to act on one small task today, to feel the thrill of progress, however small. The paragraph ends with a dynamic shot of the life calendar, boxes filling with vibrant colors as tasks are completed, and Tim's voice, firm yet hopeful, saying, "Every moment you choose action over delay, you're rewriting your story." 3. The final paragraph surges with energy, the music now a full orchestral crescendo with a modern pulse, as the screen bursts with vibrant visuals: a student finishing a paper, an artist unveiling a painting, a parent playing with their kids, each scene a celebration of what happens when you outsmart the monkey and seize your time. Tim's voice, now electrified, declares, "This is your wake-up call. Procrastination isn't just stealing your productivity, it's stealing your life, and you have the power to take it back." He dives into the bigger picture, explaining that chronic procrastination isn't just about missed deadlines but missed moments, dreams deferred, relationships neglected, potential unfulfilled, and he challenges the audience to see their habits as a choice, not a curse. The visuals show a reenactment of Tim's own turning point, sketching his life calendar late at night, realizing how many weeks he'd already spent, and deciding to act, his face lit with determination as he writes his first blog post. The screen flashes with data studies showing that small, consistent actions increase productivity by up to 40%. But Tim keeps it personal, sharing how he started setting one goal a day, like writing 100 words, and how those tiny wins snowballed into a career he loves. The audience sees a montage of transformation: a writer publishing a book, a runner training for a marathon, a dreamer launching a startup, each tied to the moment they chose action over avoidance. Tim introduces the non-negotiable deadline, a mental trick where you treat personal goals like a job deadline, and the screen shows a cartoon panic monster high-fiving the rational decision-maker, the monkey sulking in the corner. He shares a story of a friend who overcame procrastination to start a charity, her life now a testament to what's possible when you stop waiting for someday. The music slows for a poignant moment, as Tim's voice softens, saying, "You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start," accompanied by a shot of a single step on a long path, the horizon glowing with promise. The pace builds again, with a final montage of victory as people crossing off to-do lists, hugging loved ones, chasing dreams, as Tim's voice thunders, "You are not your procrastination, you are not your deals, you are a creator, a doer, a life changer." The screen fades to black, the music dropping to a single, resonant note, before the title "Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator, Tim Urban." Then appears in bold, glowing letters, followed by a call to action: "Start now." The talk ends with Tim's voice echoing, "Your life calendar is waiting, fill it with what matters," leaving the audience inspired, energized, and ready to act.